Right? Okay, I'm taking long. Okay. So paradigm. Paradigm is the way we see. It's the way we see, and it's the way we understand, and it's the way that we view the world. So I have to have the right paradigm. In other words, it's our mental map. Your paradigm is your mental map. So I'll give you an example. If I have a bad experience with a dog, I will have a poor view of dogs until I purposely change my paradigm about it. Okay, so when I was a little girl, I lived in Detroit. My siblings, we were walking up the street. I don't remember if we were coming home from school or what, but there were these dogs that were there. You know, when I was growing up, you didn't have to have your dog on a leash. And so my sister and my brother were messing with these dogs, and they would run and make the dog chase us. Well, I didn't know that I was supposed to be a part of the play. So I tarried a little too long, and I got bit. All right, and here's the thing. I didn't like dogs until I became an adult. In fact, dogs always got a bad rap from me until I saw the dog whisperer. And I realized dogs ain't trying to trip. It's just the way that you handle dogs. Like you got to be the alpha male and all that other stuff. Any of y'all ever saw the dog whisperer? Y'all ain't never heard of the dog. Caesar, what's his face? Caesar Milano. So he come, they're giving me the names now. So, he tell you how to handle them. And, and when you walk, if they trip and you go, shh, and they stop. Right? So I had a bad paradigm. I think this helping somebody. I had a bad paradigm about dogs my entire life until I realized that dogs were not my enemy. I just needed to figure out how to deal with them. Are you with me there? See, you could be in church your whole life hearing all kinds of stuff about the Lord, but if you never experience the goodness of the Lord, you're going to have a bad attitude about him and figure that God is up in heaven doing whatever he wants, busting people in the face because he God and ain't nobody going to do anything about it. So you got to have the right paradigm that a loving God would never bust me up. He wants me to be in proper position, but he's up there protecting me and showing me what I'm supposed to do to have a superior life. I just got to have the right paradigm. When I realized that the God of all heaven and earth wanted me to live a prosperous life, I was like, where has this been? I need you to understand what you're dealing with. Tell your neighbor, say you got to have the right paradigm. So here's the truth. True happiness only exists in doing the will of God. That's true. Turn and tell your neighbor again for me. Say, Pastor T wants you to have this as your paradigm. True happiness only exists in doing the will of God. You may be experiencing something that we may call fun. You may even in old school terms be having a funky good time. But truth of the matter is, happiness only exists in doing the will of God because he's the one who created you. I'll give you an example. The chairs that you're sitting in will not be fulfilled and be happy, as it were, if it was in the dumpster, because it's fulfilled having your butt on it. Okay, now y'all know literally the chair not speaking. This ain't like Pets, and on, the cartoon Pets, where the pets, you can close the door and the pets go to acting a fool, but y'all get my point, right? So you got to understand that you got to have the right view of God. You got to have the right view of yourself. Are you with me there?